Welp, the Fallen Empire is waking up. Well, it looks like multiple Fallen Empires might be waking up. Might need to declare the Galactic Empire sooner than later. Just saying. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Galactic Paragons in our High Dominion 2 series. Before I unpause here, I'm going to take a fresh look down the outliner and make sure there aren't any obvious upgrade opportunities. We are building some new ships to kind of replace what we've recently lost. Let me also take a quick look at fleet management. We have these 5 main fleets, and then 3 patrol fleets, all of which are moving quite effectively at the moment, and all of which are cloaked. So we haven't had any piracy in a while. I want to say that, you know, it's in part due to the fact that those ships are doing their jobs. So right now we just need to wait, hopefully not too long. Yeah, we have one more Titan on the way. Is it close? No, it doesn't look like it's close. Okay. The Titan might still be under construction, unfortunately. So we're still waiting on some of the ships to rebuild after the last engagement with the Great Tempest. And I would really like to finish up with the Great Tempest before we start dealing with Fallen Empires and start dealing with these guys, the Habente Unified Worlds, and even before we annihilate the coalition of Jurel War. So, as has been the case for most of the series, there's a lot kind of happening at once. All right, it looks like we might get some additional envoys. I can't remember if we've already... Ooh, sublight speed loss from cloaking, minus 50%. Nice, we definitely need that yesterday. Let's go ahead and get that unlocking. Klahopaja is the name of this planet, and it doesn't look like there's any upgrade available. So we're going to have to wait here before we do anything else. That's fine. Unless there are... No, there's nothing to be broken down. Yeah, we just need to keep a very close eye on the outliner for any economic opportunities, because we can't afford to wait on them. I believe most of my fleets are already fully reinforced. This one is still being reinforced. The 5th Star Order. Newest fleet of the group. I don't have a ton of energy to speak of at the moment. I do have a decent amount of dark matter income. That's been one of the things that's really helped me. Okay. Now I might be able to use what I just did to do a bit faster reinforcement of the 5th Star Order, because I would really like to move on the Great Tempest as soon as possible. We have been fighting them for too long, and I was not expecting the Fallen Empires to wake up, let alone this early. It feels a bit early. But as we saw during, I believe, it was either during Clandestine Curiosity or maybe even during Heralds of the Dark Nova,
technology secured.
They can definitely wake up early. You can also get endgame events earlier than you expect, like endgame factions showing up. RNG in Stellaris can be pretty... This is an understatement, I realize, but RNG in Stellaris can be pretty wild. So it's worth kind of being aware of that. I do kind of want to research the jump drive. I'm going to go ahead and research the quantum catapult, because you never know if there's just a distinct possibility that we might actually need it. So I want to keep my mind open to that, and I don't want to like keep putting it off if I do in fact need it. All right, let's reinforce the fleet. What do we have here? I'm guessing that's just relic activation. Now, this relic activation, here's the thing. This is the Cybrex Warforge. It costs us... Actually, this is one thing worth thinking about. Yeah, we're still waiting on the final Ascension perk tech, because we have all of our... Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to do this. I don't normally use this because I don't want to burn the Unity, but now I can burn the Unity, it's fine. And on top of that, not only am I going to go ahead and use that, That was very dramatic. Yeah, it seems like we have additional gene modification points. Let's take a moment to make sure that everything is on the up and up.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, research that. And then it looks like the Malevite can be additionally modified. So what if we removed... I mean, neither of those is particularly useful, but I guess I'll create a template that removes one of their negatives. And then I just have to apply this template to the entire group. We have so much still to do because we've gained so much space. All right, let's reinforce once more. It's mainly cruisers that are being built. Still 6 that are needed in order for the 5th Star Order to be at full strength. It's already pretty strong, though. It's at 47.4, which is not nothing. We have one of our fleets, the 2nd Star Order, still waiting. Actually, does the 2nd Star Order have a Titan? Come to think of it, I don't think the 2nd Star Order actually has a Titan. They do not. It's everyone but the 2nd that has a Titan, right? Right. Okay. So we're really just waiting on the 5th to reinforce. And then I'm probably going to jump in because I am tired of dealing with the Great Tempest. This resolution is almost done. Let's see how people feel about the Galactic Empire now that the Fallen Empires are waking up. We can proclaim the Galactic Imperium, and it has intermediate support from everyone. Interestingly enough, the Soran Stellar Industries are likely to support it. If that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and propose it. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm not going to declare an emergency measure because, well, we can't right now because Senate's in session, but...
Species modified.
Okay, species modified. Let's go and modify another one. Yeah, let's apply this template
Situation
to all of them. It'll take 10 months. What are we putting off in order to do that? Predatory tactics. You know what? Hold on. No, I take it back. Cancel that. Maybe we'll do it later. Maybe we'll do it later. I'm not hugely concerned about that. I'm just I'm happy to see that the economy is starting to stabilize a bit. Yes, I know. I know it failed. I didn't do anything with it. I'm quite conscious of its failure. Exotic gases. Ooh, yeah, we can definitely do some research upgrades here. We still have a lot of crime on cart. So let's take a look at the situation here. We have rulers in place. Hang on, we need to prioritize this job. And I think I need to go ahead and move. Let's take some pops from the Fury mandate. We should have some enforcers. Yep. All right, there we go. So we've moved them, and yeah, cart is immediately much more stable because those enforcers are in place. I should have been doing that stuff a lot sooner. I think one of the things I need to do in between series is get some practice in with like the population management, because it's clear that like just doing some easy resettlement between worlds, a lot of these screens that exist, like the one I just used, like they haven't been in the game from the beginning. They've been added, and there are various systems that have been added over the years, both while I was away from the channel and while I was here, but just while I was like playing something else or whatever. Like I just have varying levels of knowledge as someone who didn't play Stellaris as much for the last couple of years. So, ooh, this is Zarklan. I am Zarklan, the guardian of Maz Tarb, the prophet of Zva. In a galaxy awash with spite and hatred, I have chosen to seclude myself here. Proceed, if ye be worthy. After combing through the first chamber for anything of interest, archaeologists discovered a tiny concealed wall panel. When pressed, the ancient door rumbled open. The second chamber can now be accessed. Intriguing. Zarklan, that's actually a really good find. All right, let's reinforce. And now the 5th Star Order will be at full fleet. at full fleet strength, would be fully replenished. In a matter of time. And we're already above 50k, so part of me wants to go ahead and jump. But the ships that are coming are not of no consequence. Tlahoapaja, you actually have an open... There's an unemployed ruler pop here. That's interesting. Well, they'll eventually move. Cloaked fleets discovered. Yeah. Crimson Legionnaires pays dividends. Nice. Oh, hold on. We have some upgrades we can do. Schlarg mainly. That planet name will never not make me laugh. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. And then Uno Anpada. Why don't we go ahead and build a mining district? Yes, yes indeed. That will be quite useful. I don't think there's anything else immediately needing attention. No, there's not. All right, there we go.
Technology secured.
All right, so do we have an extra envoy? We do. I was really hoping for that. That's fantastic. Okay, I am going to create a Thrall world. I don't really know what the consequence of this is, but I think at this point... Well, I'm not going to create one yet. We're going to research the process to create them. And the 5th starter, how are we doing? We're still waiting on 6 more cruisers. Or 4 more. 6 wanted total, and there's... Okay, now 2 more. Now 1 more. And we're waiting on 1 battleship. Part of me is ready just to go ahead and jump in and see what kind of damage we can do to him, but I know that this is going to be painful. How long until this is over? We've still got about... Yeah, still got just under 2 years. Or maybe like a year and a half. Alright, nothing to do there. Carts. Oh, nothing to do there either. So a lot of my unemployed pops are moving around of their own accord, which is not a problem necessarily. They're going where the jobs are, and I can't blame them for that. Alright, good. The cruisers are here. Are we waiting on 1 more battleship? Yep, and it looks like it's here.
Blocker cleared.
Wait, I'm confused. It's supposedly in the terminal egress? I hope you're moving. Okay, well, it should be here in a moment if it's that close. It's just, if it's a battleship, I really want it to be fully present. So it looks like it's going to be September. At least they're edible. Our genetic modification of the nodal consciousness on Cobb G4 has rendered the species useless as a vector for advanced intelligence. It is safe to conclude that the singularity has been prevented. While many in the local population continue to use the linked molluscoids for calculation, others have found that the creatures make excellent source of protein. So we gain some progress towards the next insight technology, we have some engineering research granted, and we have the edible machines modifier added. So Cobb G4 at least has extra monthly food. And that, as the prompt said, is a win-win. Fantastic. So, Hugranen colony, you probably would benefit from... Interesting. Yeah, let's do an industrial district there.
Technology secured.
All right, that's done. Can I just get a technology to improve my command limit, please? I've been waiting for one of those for God knows how long. All right, Strategic Coordination Center. That will actually help with that. So you know what? That's the next best thing. I'll go ahead and start researching that wonder. Why the heck not? Also, I just remembered I probably have the ability to build a literal crap ton of hyper relays. Actually, I don't. Really? I'm, like, honestly a bit surprised. No, I didn't mean to do that. Build hyper relay. Build hyper relay. All right, so we have that mostly set up, which is going to be really useful for the ship's reinforcing. And we're still saying it's in the terminal egress system, which doesn't make any sense at all. But it does say it's returning on the 1st of this month. So did it, like, go missing in action somehow? I'm not sure what happened there, but I think I see one Yep, that's it. That's it. That was the last battleship. Okay, let's do this. I'm not confident this is going to go, like, amazingly, but let me think. What are some ways? Fleet stance is currently set to passive. Part of me wants to just jump in and let the Grey Tempest react to my presence. So let's see if I can do that. I might actually, let me try this. Let me tell them to jump in and actually have them go out towards the rim of the system. If I have all my ships in one spot and I can get them to concentrate as they come toward me, that might be the best way to win this fight. Here we go. Hopefully this is our last fight, but it's going to be tight.
Attacking enemy assets.
All right, yeah, see, no, because I have the long-range cannons, as soon as I entered their system and started firing, like, yeah, that's just how it goes. It's going to be pretty brutal, because that's not a small amount of their motherships. If I can take out the main platform, ooh, that's positive. Nice! Okay, I didn't realize that would happen. Tempest spent. Our forces have succeeded in destroying the main facility of the Grey Tempest. With the neutralization of its subspace transmitter, all existing Tempest nanomachines have been rendered inert. Unable to maintain their cohesion, their ships have dissolved into nothingness. Any planets that were covered by the Tempest Grey goo are now home to enormous swirling dust storms consisting of nothing but disabled nanites. With time and resources, these worlds could possibly be made habitable once more. Another threat dealt with. Fan-freaking-tastic, and look at the sheer number of planets. So for people who've been wondering what the point of taking the the outcluster, there you go. So we're going to build a starbase there as soon as possible. And let me go ahead and give the order to terraform these. This is relatively cheap to do, but in order to do a lot of it here, I'm going to have to sell, because we do need to do a lot of it. We need to sell some of our excess resources. I don't want to sell the rare crystals because we need those right now. All right, so we got 10k. That's enough to get started. Let's see, terminal egress. Yeah, I kind of want to start with the worlds that are largest. And there's 125 slot. Man, they're everywhere. It's fantastic. Okay, here's one. Terraform you to an alpine world. Terraform you to an alpine world. So having all these planets at our disposal, the benefit should be self-explanatory. Going to be pretty great. Let's see. Terraform you to an alpine world. And we still have, mind you, we still have tons of worlds we haven't terraformed in our own territory. So this is a massive win for the entire galaxy. Now the question is, now that the Great Tempest is gone, how much will they support the formation of the Galactic Imperium? It looks like people are mostly in favor, maybe, but... Okay, so let's assign another envoy to the center here. All right, this admiral has leveled up. Yeah, let's go tactician. I've already used that once. I like the idea of us being more tactical at this stage in the story. All right, Srakir colony. All right, now in this case, we have a clear opportunity to actually... How many nanites are we making per turn right now? None, as of yet. But I think that might change. Let's go ahead and build a gene clinic here. I think that's one thing that's clearly going to help on that planet, since we don't have one yet. Okay, so we finished off the Great Tempest. We are going to now turn our attention to these lovely friends up here. And we're going to absolutely annihilate them, probably in the space of one episode. We'll see how this goes. This will be fun. I'm going to give them no quarter. They're dead. I am so completely done with these fools. All right, so we have had some border closures. We can go ahead and establish an embassy with them. Zaplo, because it seems like we haven't done that yet. Yeah, now we just need to queue up some reinforcements. Yeah, everyone's closing their borders now. That's what concerns me a little bit. I feel like the Galactic Empire vote might go a different direction now. It's still showing a lot of diplomatic support, but that could change month to month. Hang on, let's see what happens. Okay, no, it's still showing. Disconnected capitals. So we're no longer connected to all those places through... So the Spyran Nation, Republic of Tallow, Helvan Hegemony, Zaplo Technocracy, Sagittarian Alliance, Coalition of Drellwar, they've all closed their borders to me. Okay. So the question is... No, there's still lots of support for proclaiming the Galactic Imperium. Alright, so we have an embassy with the Zaplo. And we are starting to reinforce. So that's good to know. I had forgotten about that. You don't actually have to defeat all of the Tempest ships. All you have to do is defeat the core facility. Petty kings issued edicts in my name. Empires waged war in my honor. Fools sang my praises. I would have none of it. The second chamber is unremarkable, aside from another set of alien glyphs above a closed door. No secret wall panel has yet been found that would provide access to the third chamber. Curious. Okay. Got ships back on the way. I think I do have a construction ship that's been given the order here, but I think we're working on a hyper relay first. Yeah, we are. All right, it looks like the fleet has arrived here and is fully repaired. I'm not going to wait. I'm done with these guys. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, They're a bulwark of the Mephishotans. I forgot about that. So we might just have to let the Imperial vote do the work for us. So with that, we might have to turn our attention towards the Habente Unified Worlds. Now, one thing I had pointed out to me, which I had forgotten about, let's take a look at this. We don't have a claim on Dacha, which is weird. Yeah, let's claim it. It's very expensive. It costs us all of our influence. But, yeah, I'm not seeing a penalty here. Somebody was saying that there was a penalty for combat that would like negate our combat potential against these guys. I don't know if that's actually the case. Their economy is pathetic compared to ours. Their fleet power is supposedly similar. So what that implies to me is that we're already in pretty good shape to fight them. So I guess what I'll do is I'm going to send my fleets back to Sin, so they're a little bit closer to the action. And let's stay paused for a moment and review what our options may be here. Okay, we're going to upgrade the Hall of Judgment. We still have a bunch of jobs not taken. Hang on. How many Sundrians do we have here? I did move Sundrians here to enforce, but things are still rough. I could terraform it to an alpine world. That would be interesting, but it wouldn't really help the situation necessarily. Okay, let's go back to speed 2. Let things develop for a moment. I have 6.6k nice battleship hull points. Let's see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get reactive armor set up. And another thing I need to do real quick before we end the episode, because I need to just go ahead and take care of this as soon as possible and not worry about it. I had really configured much of my fleet for a certain type of combat. And I think, actually, I think I might keep some of the ships the same. Like the torpedo boat, you currently have shield penetration and armor damage. What if we put the phase disruptor on? The gamma laser is hull damage. But it's less shield damage. Yeah, we'll leave that in place. So the frigates can stay as they are. The destroyers are going to get reconfigured here. I'm going to go ahead and reconfigure a number of things. Oh wait, that was not the right part. There we go. I'll leave the crystalline fuse plating on because I feel like that might actually be helpful. Now, do we do a shield capacitor? Is one question. Do we do afterburners? I think a shield capacitor might be the best for now, and then I might do some additional modifications later on. Yep, gonna need to modify you as well. And we'll leave the regenerative hull tissue here. So in this case, I think, yeah, we'll just split the work between those two weapon types. Yeah, and this is an area, this thing, you can definitely tell that we reconfigured. Part of me wants to add cloaking devices to all my ships, you know? Like, see if there's a way to make that happen. We might do it by the end. Right now, I don't know that I'm particularly interested in that, but I kind of like the idea. There's a part of me that is curious. Okay. Ship of this design. Oh, screw you. It's currently being built. How long is it going to take? We're building one at Demon's Maw Station. That's freaking annoying. Rising unemployment on Harkoon Lina. Institute the increased benefits. Resolutions failed. Okay. So let's go ahead and declare this an emergency measure. We have made it an emergency measure to declare the Galactic Imperium. Yeah, this is going to be the downside.
Technology secured.
I want to try and get these blueprints done, but I am also ordering new components. Oh, and here's one that just finished. Juggernaut. Finally. Yeah, we need that yesterday. Let's go ahead and research that. 48 months. Could honestly get it done a little bit sooner, probably. Oh, another thing. Hold on. Hold on. Stop everything. Edicts. Because we have an additional 3k unity per month right now. So I can afford to go ham on some of these bonuses. So for example, we can have more pop growth speed and improve biological pop happiness if we do nutritional plenitude. We can do enhanced surveillance, which would improve authoritarian ethics attraction. Ooh, thought enforcement is tempting. Not going to do that right now. Do extended shifts? I don't think it's necessary, though. Yeah, I'm going to kind of take it easy on some of the resource-related benefits. Terraforming gases, yeah, we definitely want that. Also, I need to go back and queue up some of the other terraforming jobs in the L cluster, for sure. Like, without question, we need to do that. All right. Nanite actuators, that would be, ugh. Why would I do that? All right, naval capacity and army upkeep. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and queue that up. That's not the worst idea. Yeah, I think I've got the decrees that I mainly want to run right now. Kapara is saying that they are low on housing, which is difficult to believe, but okay. Let's go ahead and build a generator district there. And yeah, before I hit the replenish or the rebuild button on any other ships, I want to go ahead and get the... Oh, I forgot how fast it happens! I forgot how fast it happens. Holy crap. Okay, let's terraform you to... Oh, wait, no. No. Nanite world. Terraform you to an Alpine world. I completely forgot it was that fast. That's glorious. Holy crap. All right. So we're waiting on one construction ship. I think this one here. Wait. Where's the one that I had given the order? Excuse me? Oh, you know what it is? I used that influence. Yeah. To get the claim on the system. And it canceled the order. Which, you know what? Fair enough. That makes perfect sense. What I care about, though, did that ship finish building? Also, we need to finish the episode because it's that time. No, cruiser's still building at the Terminal Leaguer station. Okay, done. Pirates? Really? Our trade route in the tier system is being poorly protected. We need to reestablish control. I love that the pirates spawn while I have a patrol in the system. It's literally right there. I'm still going to send one of my fleets over that direction. But, okay. Before I do anything else, let's go to Ship Designer and let's finish what we were looking at. Oh, I think I just cleared what I had changed. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can redo it. So I want to do auxiliary fire control here and a shield generator. And then... yeah, we want to have Gauss cannons up front here. Plasma cannon. Yeah, that works. Save. And then on Sithonis, let's have at least one medium Gauss cannon installed. Seems like a good idea. Auxiliary fire control, which, by the way, this part increases the chance for ships to hit. Okay. Okay, good. Pretty happy about that. Let me make sure the Combat computers are set to the right ones. It looks good. Oh, wait. Hello. The frigate does not have an advanced combat computer. Why, pray tell? Oh, that makes sense. Can I give you afterburners? Nah, it's too expensive. Well, in that case, we'll just do... Let's give it extra power, because that does give them a little bit of extra pull on the battlefield. Okay, and then the battleships. Last but not least, we need to reconfigure these. Okay, there's that. And I might need to go ahead and add reactive armor to some of these ships as well, now that I'm looking at it. Let's put, you know what, yeah, let's do kinetic artillery on the front. We'll do a Gauss cannon and some lasers. Then we'll do some large phase disruptors, and then we'll have some large Gauss cannons to complement the kinetic artillery. Power-wise, that ship is completely okay. Love to see it. So much so that I could add a second shield capacitor if I wanted to. It gives it more shield points. Let's do it. So the Dar Evtidonis is kind of a model for how I want to do this. So, yeah. Two shield capacitors and Gauss cannon up front. Mix between these two. Maybe one plasma cannon on the back. Otherwise, this looks good. Save. Then we have the Darmosaurus, which is, of course, our spinal mount battleship. And I haven't built too many of these yet. Actually, I like the idea of the laser being on the very back for some reason. So we're going to go with that. That's a really nice reconfiguration. I'm very happy with it. Let's change this slightly. All right, give these reactive armor. And you know what? No, let's have the shield capacitors run that way. And then the Titan core. This has been pure artillery for a while. Let's change it up and add some Gauss cannons. Fix that. I think it's worth reconfiguring these to have a little bit better balance. Also, these can probably have some flat cannons, so let's do that. Alright, I think this is probably fine. Let's put plasma cannons on those to an extent. Auxiliary fire control, perfect. Yeah, it doesn't look like I need the backup power on a lot of these anymore. Doesn't look like I need it at all. Nice. Yeah, this is coming together quite well, I think. Save. And then, yeah, we'll do reactive armor there. And how about a shield capacitor there? Yeah, perfect. No, let's do reactive armor and a shield capacitor. If it works, it works. Yeah, do it. Can I do that on all of them? Seems like the best idea. Yeah. Looks like I can do it on all of them. Maybe not on this one. Oh, no, I can do it. Nice. There we go. All right, now the ion cannon. Ion cannon I never really configured for any other choice. And of course we have the Colossus, which I haven't built yet. But I need to. Anyway, we are at the 40-minute mark for the episode, so I need to go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, Now, let me go ahead and give the order for these ships to upgrade, because God knows there are so many upgrades that need to be completed, given that I just reconfigured everything. But in the next one, we are going to see the vote through on the Galactic Imperium, and we might see about the Habente Unified Worlds, but I think the Galactic Imperium situation will take care of the Coalition of Drelwar nicely. I look forward to still dealing with them in whatever way I can, but they won't be vassals of the Mephisciotans anymore. So at least there's that. And we can continue seeing what the Fallen Empires have in store. They've been completely quiet this episode, so we'll just have to see how it plays out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time, or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day but Thursday at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.